Hey everybody, it's me, Coffee Stitcher, and that's very bright. That's better. How's everyone doing? As predicted, my Chatelaine Kit arrived, so I'm going to show that off today. So a reminder that I am doing her newest one, which is, I've seen it called the Old Mansion, I've seen it called the Mansion, I've seen it called the Villa, I've seen it called the Max Lieberman Villa. So I don't know what I'm going to call it. I'm just going to call it the Cool House, maybe. There it is. That's taken from the viewer. So it's a dimensional pattern that I'm very much looking forward to doing, especially now that the kit has arrived. And originally I was going to do it on 32 count antique ivory. And then when I was going to grab that to show to y'all, I discovered this instead. It is Misty Rain from Die Stitch Love. So it's sort of a greeny gray blue, and based on how it showed up in the viewer, it looks phenomenal. So I will be doing it on that one. So without further ado, here is the kit. So first up, mine did actually come this time with the fun ribbon, but of course you can't see that part because I have already opened it. I meant to do a cold. I had started a cold open and things went awry. So, getting all my Delicas ready. Okay. So, treasure-wise, there's not so much. There's 5 chrysolite opals and 4 smoky quartzes. So there's those. Delica number 1478, sort of a gold-yellow color. Number 1458, which is sort of a brown color. Number 101, which is similar to that first yellowy gold. There's this one, which is number 69, which kind of looks like mauvey nude nail polish. There is number 88, which is sort of a pink gold, like a rose gold. Number 103, which is slightly darker, but similar. And then some greens. We have Delica number 112. We have Delica number 628. And Delica number 125. So there are those. And once again, it comes with a needle as well as a Lance-a-Boil long needle. Okay. So, oh, Zai-Dai. So, for the flosses, and it's a big heavy ring. Okay. So, it comes with water lilies, wildflowers. It comes with all sorts of stuff. So we'll start and work our way around, and hopefully this time the ring will stay together. Doesn't look like it's going to. It's not. Figure this out as we go. Alright, so first up are... No. Stay. Come on. Sorry about this. Trying to stay organized and it's not working. Okay, there we go. That kind of helps. Okay. So the first time I have to take my hands away. Figure it out. Okay, so first up, from Water Lilies, which is your 12-ply silk, Peach Melba. Isn't that fun? I don't know where this gets used, but it's fun. Okay, next we have Emerald. Woo. And it's much brighter than what this is showing up as. Okay. Then this one, which would be a good substitute if you're doing Master in the Macabre, for Thread Gatherer's Silken Colors Desert Rose, which was the only one that really didn't have a good other one that I could find originally. But there it is. And this one is called Cafe au Lait. It's got some pinks and some browns and some grays. Right. And then we've got Copper, which is grays and browns and a little bit of red-brown. Right. Kelp, which is sort of greens and browns. This one, which reminds me a lot of Pindy from Dinky Dyes, is Guacamole. Alright, then there's this one, which is Pesto, which reminds me of Gidgee, which is also actually in here. But Gidgee is a little darker. Alright, now we get into the wildflowers. These are the cotton. These are all basically one strand. So they're kind of a pearl cotton. This one is sandstone. Forgive my dog barking in the background. She wants to go outside and play. Dad will be letting her out. Alright, this one is called Bark, which has some purples and browns and reds. We're going to close this. So do some. Alright, next up is Moss, which is sort of a darker version of Emerald, but obviously cotton. Okay. Then there are two skeins of this one. This one is Black Forest, which has blacks and dark browns. If there's any of this left over, this might be good for the words in Longfellow's Round Tower. Alright, and then the last in the Karen collection, this one is Impressions, which is wool. Half silk, half wool. This one's called Pine Forest, and it's much greener than it's showing up on here. It's a very blue-green, but it's definitely got green to it. And I do like working with wool. Thank you, Liz. She introduced me to wool, not that she gave me this. just introduced me to using wool. Alright, now we get into our dinky dyes. So the first one up is Topaz, which is whites and yellows. Alright, this one is Stormy Sky, which is shades of blue-gray, except much grayer. I think in general, this tends to skew more blue than anything. The camera, that is, not this chart. That would have been my last Chatelaine, or my current Chatelaine. Alright, so this one is Ungella, or Ungella, or I'm not sure. Carolyn probably can tell me better. Eugenella? E-U-N-G-E-L-L-A? Ungella? Ungella? Mindgella? No, it's Ungella. That's bad. Alright. This one is Lilac, which is just your standard purple. Alright, this one, I love its name, and its color. This one is Mystic Pools. It's a dark purple. Alright, then we've got Gidgee again. I'm not even going to bother stretching that one out because it's featured very heavily in Octopus. In fact, I may even just port that one over to this one. Makes sense. Alright, then this one is the last of the dinky dyes. It's called Codislow. So it's a nice sort of yellowy color. Alright, not too much left to show. Alright, now we get our Glorianas, which I think are all in shades of green. This one is Spanish Moss. Alright, then we've got Rosebud Garden, which is a very pale green. Not as white as it shows up there, but very pale green. And then finally, of our regular Gloriana, is this one, which is Sage. And this one's a little bit coarser. This one's... I know it's silk, but it feels a little bit more like wool. But it's nice. Alright, then we have some Petite Princess Pearl, which are all in one. We've got Hazelnut, which is just browns. Fall Foliage, which is browns and reds. And Sierra Haze, which is some browns and purples and blues. I love the way the pearls look on the skein. Not so much when they're actually being used, but I do like them on the skein. Alright, next, from Rainbow Gallery, we have two Silk Lame braids. Number 130. Give me a sec, I can look up its actual name. Alright, this one doesn't actually have a color name. So, it's just going to be lime greeny. And then we've got what I'm going to call rainbow garnet. That's actually Hello Dolly red almost, because that's kind of the colors that are all in her gown. Hello Dolly. Well, hello. Yeah, it's so nice. High gloss gold and the rainbow treasure braid. And last but certainly not the least, black and petite treasure braid. So, there you have it, folks. My Chatelaine Kit. So, anyhow, this is going to be in January. I actually think I will get Octopus finished before then. So, yeah. So we're all ready to go for that. Anyhow, I hope you're having a great week. I will probably see you again sometime this week with Stitchy Box. I'll talk to you soon.